Hello students, welcome to the third video of vector algebra. Today we will discuss some problems of first chapter and dot product. Okay, so before starting, first we start Brahmanath. शांति 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 सुस्तो. So last class we are already discussed some problems of vector. Okay, so next question, if the sum of two unit vector is a unit vector, then show that the magnitude of their difference is root 3. If the sum of two unit vector is a unit vector, then show that magnitude of their difference is root 3. Okay, so here what are the given? The sum of two unit vector is a unit vector. Now you prove magnitude of their difference is root 3. Okay, proof. Let A cap and B cap are two unit vectors such that A cap plus B cap is equal to C cap. So what is C cap? Where C cap is another unit vector, where C cap is a unit vector. To prove A cap minus B cap is equal to root 3. Magnitude of the difference equal to root 3. Okay. So A cap plus B cap is equal to C cap. A cap plus B cap plus square is equal to C cap plus square, taking square on both sides. That implies A cap plus B cap dot A cap plus B cap equal to C cap dot C cap. Now A cap plus B cap dot A cap plus B cap equal to A cap dot A cap plus A cap dot B cap, B cap dot A cap plus B cap dot B cap equal to C cap dot C cap. You know dot product of two equal vector is equal to square of magnitude of that vector. So this is equal to A cap magnitude square. Here A dot B is equal to B dot A. So this is 2 into A cap dot B cap plus B cap magnitude square is equal to C cap magnitude square. That implies magnitude of A cap is equal to 1 because A cap is a unit vector. So 1 square plus 2 into A cap dot B cap plus 1 is equal to 1. Okay, that implies 2 into A cap dot B cap equal to 1 minus 2, this is equal to minus 1. Now A cap minus B cap magnitude square is equal to A cap minus B cap dot A cap minus B cap. So this is equal to A cap dot A cap minus A cap dot B cap minus b cap dot a cap minus minus plus b cap dot b cap. So this is equal to magnitude of a cap square minus 2 into a cap dot b cap plus magnitude of b cap dot square. Okay, so this is equal to 1. Here 2 into a cap dot b cap is equal to minus 1. So this is minus of minus 1 plus 1 and this is equal to 3. That means a cap minus b cap per magnitude is equal to root 3. Okay, so the proof is complete. So next question, so that by vector method the following points are collinear. So that by vector method by vector method the following points collinear. You know collinear vector, okay, that is 1 10 minus 1 3 10 comma minus 1 2 6 3 and other is 1 2 7 1 2 7. Okay, now we prove that these 3 points are collinear. So you know collinear means 3 points A, B, C are collinear means AB vector must be parallel to BC vector, or you can also prove that AB vector AC vector is parallel to BC vector. So 3 points collinear means 2 vectors must be parallel. Okay, answer. Let A of 3 10 minus 1 3 10 minus 1 B of 2 6 3 and C of 1 2 7 are the given points. Now we find first AB vector. So you know AB vector equal to position vector of B minus position vector of A. So this is 2 6 3 minus 3 10 minus 1. So 2 minus 3 6 minus 10 3 minus 1 plus 1. So this is equal to minus 1 minus 4 plus 4 AB vector. Then BC vector equal to position vector of C minus position vector of B. So 1 2 7 minus here B is equal to 2 6 3. So this is equal to 1 minus 2 minus 6 and this is the 7 minus 3. So this is equal to minus 1 minus 4. So here AB vector is equal to, that is AB vector equal to so AB vector is equal to minus I cap minus 4j cap plus 4k cap and BC vector equal to minus I cap minus 4j cap plus 4k cap. Clearly these two vectors are equal. So equal vector always is parallel. Okay, that means A1 by A2 equal to B1 by B2 equal to C1 by C2 equal to what? Minus 1 by minus 1 and a minus 4 by minus 4 equal to 4 by 4. Okay, so these are the proportional. Therefore AB vector parallel to BC vector, so A, B, C are collinear. Okay, so collinear means you have to prove these are the parallel. Okay, so next another question. Find the unit vector. Find the unit vector in the direction of b vector minus a vector plus 2c vector, where a vector is equal to 2 3 6 and b vector equal to 2 minus 2 1, c vector equal to minus 1 0 2, b vector equal to 2 minus 2 1 and c vector is equal to minus 1 0 2. Okay, so we calculate the unit vector in the direction of that vector. Okay, so answer, let this is x vector, so x vector equal to b vector minus a vector plus 2c vector. So b vector means 2 minus 2 1 minus a vector means 2 3 6 plus 2 into c vector means minus 1 0 2. Okay, so we calculate this thing. So this is equal to this is equal to 2 minus 2, here 2 minus 2, 2 into minus 1, this is the minus 2, comma minus 2, okay, minus 3 0 plus 0, then 1 minus 6, 1 minus 6, then plus 4, okay, 1 minus 6 plus 4. Okay, first one is 2 minus 2 minus 2, second one is minus 2 minus 3 0, third one is 1 minus 6 plus 4. So this is equal to minus 2 minus 5 1 plus 4. Okay, this is the 5 minus 6 minus 1. So x vector is equal to minus 2i cap minus 5j cap minus 5k cap. So the unit vector, what is the magnitude of x vector? So root over minus 2 rho square 4 plus 25 plus 1. So this is equal to root 30. So this is equal to root 30. The unit vector in the direction of x vector is x cap. So x cap is equal to x vector by x vector magnitude. So x vector equal to minus 2i cap minus 5j cap minus k cap by root 30. So this is equal to minus 2 by root 30 I cap, here minus 5 by root 30 j cap minus 1 by root 30 k cap. Okay, next we do another problem by vector method. Prove by vector method that in a parallelogram the line joining a vertex to the midpoint of an opposite side trisect the other diagonal. Okay, so first we take a parallelogram. Now we joining a vertex to the midpoint of opposite side, and that line segment trisect to other diagonal. So how to prove by vector method? First we take a parallelogram. So clearly this is a parallelogram A, B, C, D. Okay. Now we take the position vector of its vertices are this one is A vector, and position vector of B is the B vector, position vector of C is C vector, and position vector of D is D vector. Okay, suppose if we draw the line segment from a vertex capital A to the opposite side, so the side opposite to the vertex A will be BC and DC. Okay, here the midpoint is E. Suppose E is the midpoint of a side BC and F is the midpoint of a side CD. Okay, now we join AE because the line joining from a vertex to the midpoint of its opposite side. Okay, so now we joining this point AE. So this line trisect the other diagonal, means except AC, that means other diagonal will be DB. So we prove AE trisect DB. Actually we prove AE trisect DB. Okay, so how to prove this one? So AE trisect DB. First we write these things. Proof. Consider a parallelogram. ABCD whose position vector of its vertices are A vector, B vector, C vector and D vector respectively. Okay, capital E and F are the midpoint of side BC and DC. Okay. So position vector of E so position vector of E equal to B vector plus C vector by 2, because E the midpoint of side BC, and position vector of D equal to D vector plus C vector by 2. Okay, so position vector of F equal to also C vector plus D vector by 2. Okay, so we prove AE trisect DB. Let so claim AE trisect DB. AE trisect DB and AF is also trisect, and AF trisect DB. AF trisect DB. Okay, has to prove AE trisect DB. Let P be a point on AE. Since P is the trisection, means let P be a point on AE which divide it in the ratio 2:1. Okay, suppose P is a point, trisection point of AE which divide in the ratio 2:1. Actually we prove AE trisect DB. Since P is a trisection point we are already taking, so AE trisect DB, that is to prove, that is to enough to prove P lies on DB. P lies on DB. So P lies on DB means D, P, B are collinear. ମୁଁ କ'ଣ କହିଲି ବୁଝିପାରିଲ ନା? ଆମେ ଆକ୍ଚୁଆଲି କ'ଣ ଦେଖାଇବା ଯେ AEଟା DBକୁ ଟ୍ରାଇସେକ୍ଟ କରିଛି ବୋଲି ଦେଖିବାକୁ ପଡ଼ିବ। ଆମେ କ'ଣ କରିବା, ପ୍ରଥମେ AEରୁ AE ଲାଇନ୍ ସେଗମେଣ୍ଟ ଉପରେ ଆମେ ଗୋଟେ ପଏଣ୍ଟ ନେବା P, ଯେଉଁ ପଏଣ୍ଟଟା ହେଉଛି ଟ୍ରାଇସେକ୍ସନ୍ ପଏଣ୍ଟଟା ହେଲା 2:1 ରେ ଇଣ୍ଟରସେକ୍ଟ କରୁଛି। ଯଦି P ପଏଣ୍ଟଟା ଆମେ DB ଉପରେ ଅଛି ବୋଲି ଦେଖାଇଦେବା, ହେଲେ AEଟା DBକୁ କ'ଣ କରୁଛି ଟ୍ରାଇସେକ୍ଟ। P ପଏଣ୍ଟଟା DB ଉପରେ ଅଛି ବି କହିବା ଯାହା DPB are collinear କହିବା ତାହା। So let P be a point on AE which divide it in the ratio 2:1. Actually we prove AE trisect DB, that is to enough DPB or P lies on DB, that means DPB are collinear. Okay, so we prove DPB are collinear means AE trisect DB. Let P be a point on AE which divide it in the ratio 2:1, in the ratio 2:1. So position vector of P, so OP vector means position vector of P is equal to 2 into B vector plus C vector by 2 plus 1 into A vector by 2 plus 1. So ये 2 to cancel, so this is equal to B vector plus C vector plus A vector by 3. Okay, so actually we prove AE trisect DB, that is to prove P lies on DB. That means DPB are collinear. That is to prove or that is enough to prove DPB are collinear. Okay, so DPB are collinear means first we find DP vector. So DP vector parallel to DB vector, okay, or parallel to BP vector. So DP vector means, so DP vector equal to position vector of P, OP vector minus OD vector. So OP vector is equal to what? A vector plus B vector plus C vector by 3 minus OD vector means this is the D vector. So this is equal to A vector plus B vector plus C vector minus 3D vector by 3. Then DB vector, then what is DP vector parallel to हम देखा पड़ियो PB vector और PB vector तो PB vector means position vector of B, okay, और PB vector means position vector of P OB vector minus OP vector. So what is OB vector? OB vector is B vector minus OP vector means A vector plus B vector plus C vector by 3. So this is equal to LCM is taking 3. So 3B vector minus A vector minus B vector minus C vector. So this is equal to 3B minus B, 2B vector minus A vector minus C vector by 3. Okay. Since ABCD is a parallelogram, since ABCD is a parallelogram, parallelogram means opposite side are parallel. AB vector parallel to DC vector, AB vector parallel to DC vector means B vector minus A vector equal to C vector minus D vector. That implies D vector equal to C vector plus A vector minus B vector. Okay. So B vector minus A vector equal to C vector minus D vector, and D vector is equal to C vector plus A vector minus B vector. Now, so dp vector is equal to A vector plus B vector plus C vector minus 3D vector. So 3 into D vector means C vector plus A vector minus B vector. Okay, whole by 3. So this is equal to D vector means A vector plus B vector plus C vector minus 3 into D vector. D means C vector plus A vector minus B vector whole by 3. So this is equal to A vector minus 3A vector. A vector minus 3A vector minus 2A vector. B vector plus 3B vector केतला 4B vector हला 4B vector हला C vector minus 3C vector. So this is equal to minus 2C vector by 3. Okay. So taking 2 as common, so this is equal to 2D common करले कौन होची? Now this is equal to 2B vector. So 2B vector minus C vector minus A vector by 3, and this is equal to 2 into 2B vector minus A vector minus C vector by 3 is equal to BP vector. This is the PB vector. PB vector, that means DP vector is equal to 2 into PB vector. So one vector is a scalar multiple of other. So DPB, that means DP vector parallel to PB vector. So parallel to PB means DPB are collinear. Okay. Similarly, we prove that AF trisect DB. So AE trisect DB, that means DPB are collinear. Okay. So similarly, we prove that AF trisect DB. AF trisect DB. So this one is equal to AF trisect DB. Okay. So here you can write also similarly AF trisect DB. Therefore, the line segment joining from a vertex to the opposite side to the midpoint of opposite side trisect the other diagonal. So proof is complete. Okay. Last statement is a lekhibo. So using this concept of first chapter, then you can do all the problem of first exercise vector. Okay. So you can prepare the problem of answer in first exercise. Next we see that dot product or scalar product. You know also dot product, that is a scalar product. Dot product is other name is also scalar product. So how can you define dot product of two vectors? Okay. So let us consider two vector. This is OA. This one is OA vector is equal to A vector, and OB equal to B vector, and theta be the angle between A vector and B vector. Okay, let OA vector is equal to A vector and OB vector is equal to B vector. The dot product of two vectors A vector and B vector is denoted by A bar dot B vector. It can be defined as A vector dot B vector equal to A vector magnitude into B vector magnitude cos theta. So where theta is the angle between A vector and B vector. Okay, so B vector dot A vector is equal to B vector magnitude A vector magnitude cos of minus theta. You know cos of minus theta is equal to cos theta, so this is equal to A vector magnitude into B vector magnitude cos theta. That implies A vector dot B vector. So A vector magnitude, B vector magnitude, these are the scalar. Cos theta is also scalar. That means dot product is a scalar quantity. So the other name of dot product is a scalar product. Therefore A vector dot B vector is equal to B vector dot A vector. So dot product of two vectors is commutative. Next we discuss properties. Properties of dot product. Okay, number one, dot product of two vectors is commutative. That is A vector dot B vector is equal to B vector dot A vector. Number two, dot product is associative with respect to scalar. Dot product is associative. Dot product of two vectors is associative with scalar. Dot product is associative with scalar, that is A vector M into B vector is equal to A vector or M into A vector dot B vector, that is A vector dot M into B vector is equal to M A vector dot B vector is equal to M into A vector dot B vector. Okay. Next, dot product is of a distributive, that the dot product is associative with respect to scalar, with respect to scalar, and dot product of a distributive law over addition of two vector. Third property, dot product is also distributive. Dot product is distributive over addition of two vector, that is A vector dot B vector plus C vector. A vector dot B vector plus C vector equal to A vector dot B vector plus A vector dot C vector. Dot product obey distributive law over addition of two vectors. Okay, so this is A vector dot B vector plus C vector equal to A vector dot B vector plus A vector dot C vector. And fourth one is A vector dot B vector is equal to A vector magnitude B vector magnitude into cos theta. That implies what is cos theta? So cos theta is equal to A vector dot B vector by A vector magnitude into B vector magnitude. Okay. So this is equal to cos theta is equal to that is cos theta equal to A vector by A vector dot B vector by A vector magnitude into B vector magnitude. That implies theta is equal to cos inverse A vector dot B vector by A vector magnitude into B vector magnitude, which is called angle between A vector and B vector, which is called angle between A vector and B vector. So what is angle between two vector? That means theta is equal to cos inverse A vector dot B vector by A vector magnitude into B vector magnitude. Okay. So in case 1, if theta is equal to 0, then A vector dot A vector, theta 0 means two vectors are parallel. Okay, so same vector always parallel. That means A vector dot A vector is equal to A vector magnitude into A vector magnitude into cos 0. So cos 0 is 1, A vector dot A vector is equal to A vector magnitude square. That means A vector dot A vector is equal to A vector magnitude square. That is the dot product of two equal vector. Dot product of two equal vector is equal to square of magnitude of that vector. Okay, so if theta is equal to 0, then two vectors are parallel. Okay, that means dot product of two equal vector is equal to square of magnitude of that vector. Okay, that is dot product of two vectors is equal to square of magnitude of that vector. So I cap dot I cap is equal to magnitude of I cap square, and j cap dot j cap equal to magnitude of j cap square. K cap dot k cap is equal to magnitude of k cap square, but magnitude of I cap is equal to 1, magnitude of j cap equal to 1, magnitude of k cap equal to 1. Therefore I cap dot I cap, j cap dot j cap, k cap dot k cap is equal to 1. Next, if theta equal to 90 degree, then two vectors are perpendicular, then A vector dot B vector is equal to A vector magnitude B vector magnitude cos 90 degree. But you know cos 90 is equal to 0 degree. So this is equal to 0 into something 0. That implies A vector dot B vector is equal to 0. So dot product of two vectors is 0. Then these two vectors are perpendicular. that implies a vector है ना. So which is the condition, which is condition for two vectors are perpendicular. That is, a vector perpendicular to b vector means a vector dot b vector is equal to 0. So a vector perpendicular to b vector means a vector dot b vector is equal to 0. You know, this is the coordinate axis, this is x axis, this is the y axis, and this is the z axis. So I cap, j cap, k cap. I cap is a unit vector which represents direction of x axis, and j cap is a unit vector which represents the direction of y axis, and k cap is a unit vector which represents direction of z axis. So clearly these are mutually perpendicular. So I cap dot j cap equal to j cap dot k cap equal to k cap dot I cap. K cap dot I cap is equal to 0 because I, j, k are the mutually perpendicular vector. Okay. So if two vectors are perpendicular, then their dot product is 0. In such case, we can also say that perpendicular a vector dot b vector equal to 0, which is condition for two vectors are perpendicular or orthogonal. Okay, perpendicular or orthogonal means the dot product of two vectors is 0. Then in such case two vectors are perpendicular or orthogonal. Okay. Next, what is the dot product of two vectors in a component form? So we take these two vectors. Let a vector is equal to a1 I cap plus a2 j cap. Let a vector equal to a1 I cap plus b1 j cap plus c1 k cap. B vector is equal to a2 I cap b2 j cap plus c2 k cap. So a vector dot b vector is equal to a1 I cap b1 j cap c1 k cap dot a2 I cap b2 j cap c2 k cap. You know dot product of a distributive over addition of two vector. So a1 a2 I cap dot I cap is equal to 1, a1 b2 I dot j equal to 0, a1 c2 I dot k is equal to 0, b1 a2 j dot I 0, b1 b2 j cap dot j cap equal to 1, b1 c2 j cap dot k cap 0, c1 a2 k cap dot I cap 0, c1 b2 k dot I k dot j is equal to 0, c1 c2 k cap dot k cap equal to 1. So this is equal to, finally we get a1 a2 plus b1 b2 plus c1 c2. Therefore a vector dot b vector is equal to a1 a2 plus b1 b2 plus c1 c2, which is the dot product of two vectors in a component form. Okay. So for example, 2 I cap minus 3 j cap plus 4 k cap dot minus I cap 1 I cap plus 4 j cap minus 3 k cap. Okay. So this is equal to a1 a2 plus b1 b2 plus c1 c2. So 2 into minus 1 plus minus 3 into 4 plus 4 into minus 3. So this is equal to minus 2 minus 12 minus 12. So minus 2 minus 12 minus 12. So this is equal to minus 26. So minus 26. This is the answer. Okay. Next, another question. Find the angle between two vectors, a vector equal to 3i cap minus k cap and b vector equal to 2i cap plus j cap plus 3k cap plus 3k cap. Okay, so what is the angle between two vector? You know, cos theta is equal to a vector dot b vector by a vector magnitude into b vector magnitude. Okay, so this is equal to cos theta, angle of two vector means this is equal to cos theta, that is the cos theta is equal to answer. Cos theta is equal to a vector dot b vector by a vector magnitude into b vector magnitude. First we find a vector dot b vector. So a vector dot b vector is equal to 3i cap minus k cap dot 2i cap plus j cap plus 3k cap. So this is equal to 3 into 2 plus, here the coefficient of j cap is 0, 0 into 1 plus minus 1 into 3. So 3 into 2 plus 0 into 1 plus minus 1 into 3. So this is equal to 3 to 6 plus 0 minus 3 is equal to 3. So 6 minus 3 is equal to 3. Now what is a vector magnitude? So a vector magnitude equal to root of here 3 to square 9 plus 0 plus 1, this is equal to root 10. And b vector magnitude is equal to root of here, this is 2 to square 4 plus 1 plus 9. So this is equal to 9 plus 1 10, a 4 root 14. This is equal to root 14. Okay. So cos theta is equal to a vector dot b vector by a vector magnitude into b vector magnitude, that implies 3 by root 10 into root 14, root 10 into root 14. So this is equal to 3 by 140, root over 3 by root over 140. Therefore theta is equal to cos inverse 3 by root over 140, So this is the angle between two vectors. Okay, so if we ask the angle between two vectors, then in such case you have to find theta is equal to cos inverse a vector dot b vector by a vector magnitude into b vector magnitude. So one question, if two vectors a vector and b vector such that a vector magnitude 3, b vector magnitude 5, a dot b is equal to 7, then find a vector minus b vector magnitude. So you know a vector minus b vector magnitude is equal to, you have to calculate answer 1, a vector minus b vector magnitude square. First we take a vector minus b vector magnitude square. You know a vector magnitude square means a vector dot a vector. So this is equal to a vector minus b vector, a vector minus b vector dot a vector minus b vector. So this is equal to a vector dot a vector minus a vector dot b vector minus b vector dot a vector minus plus b vector dot b vector. Okay, so a vector dot a vector equal to a vector magnitude square and minus 2 into a vector dot b vector plus b vector magnitude square. But you know a vector magnitude is equal to 3, So 9 minus 2 into minus 2 into what is this? So A vector dot B vector means A vector magnitude, B vector magnitude, cos theta plus B vector magnitude square is equal to 25. So 5 square 25. So this is equal to 9 minus 2 into what is A vector magnitude? 3. What is B vector magnitude? 1. Okay. And cos theta, you know, so cos theta is equal to, how to calculate the cos theta? Okay. So this is equal to cos theta is equal to A vector dot B vector by A vector magnitude into B vector magnitude. So A dot B is equal to 7, A vector magnitude is equal to 3 and B vector magnitude equal to 5. So this is equal to 5. Okay. So this is equal to A dot B is equal to 7, A dot magnitude B vector magnitude is equal to 3 into 5 what? 15. So this is equal to 7 by 15. So cos theta is equal to 7 by 15. Substitute this value. 15 plus 25. Plus 25. So this is equal to 3 into 5. 3 5 is 15. So this is equal to 9, 29 plus 9, 34. 34 minus 14 by 5. Minus, so this is equal to 14 by 5. Okay. So this is equal to, or here you can substitute directly. Heady, substitute directly. Here A dot B is equal to given, na? So direct substitute. So this is equal to A vector magnitude is equal to what? 3 square 9 minus 2 into A dot B is equal to 7 plus B vector magnitude square is equal to 25. Now here substitute directly. So how can you determine? Why we determine cos theta is equal to A dot B by A magnitude into B magnitude? Not required, not necessary. So this is equal to 29 plus 9, 34 minus 14. Okay. So this is equal to 20. So A vector minus B vector magnitude is equal to root 20 is equal to 2 root 5. This is equal to 2 root 5. Next. So second one is the second question. Number 2. Here A vector magnitude 3, B vector magnitude 1, C vector magnitude equal to 4, A vector dot B vector, A vector plus B vector plus C vector equal to 0. Then what is the value of A vector dot B vector, B plus C plus A. Okay. So this is equal to A vector plus B vector plus C vector. The magnitude is equal to 0. Since A vector plus B vector plus C vector equal to 0 means its magnitude is equal to 0. That implies its magnitude square is also 0. That implies A plus B vector plus C vector dot A vector plus B vector plus C vector is equal to 0. So A dot A vector magnitude square, A dot B plus A dot C, B dot A, B dot B, this is B vector magnitude square plus B dot C plus C dot A, C dot B, but C dot C equal to C vector magnitude square. C vector magnitude square is equal to 0. So this is equal to A vector magnitude square 9, B vector magnitude square 1, C vector magnitude square 16 plus 2 into here A dot B, another A dot B is there. Okay, B dot A. So A dot B, here B dot A, all are same. So this is equal to 2 into A dot B. Here A dot C, C dot A, this is the 2 into A dot C. Here C dot A, that means B dot C. here also C dot B, this is the B dot C equal to 0. That implies 2 into A dot B plus B dot C plus C dot A is equal to here 16 plus 10, 26. Taking right side, this is equal to minus 26. That implies A dot B plus B dot C plus C dot A equal to minus 13. So this answer is minus 13. Okay. Next, the third one is here if the two vectors A vector and B vector have a magnitude 1 and 2 respectively. A dot B is equal to root 3. Then find the angle between A and B. You know cos theta is equal to A dot B by A magnitude into B magnitude. So you know cos theta is equal to A vector dot B vector by A vector magnitude, A vector magnitude into B vector magnitude. So here A dot B is equal to root 3. A magnitude is equal to what? A magnitude is equal to 1 and B magnitude is equal to, so this is root 3 by 2. So cos theta is equal to root 3 by 2 means theta is equal to 60 degree or pi by 3 radian. Therefore angle between A vector and B vector is pi by 3 radian or 60 degree. Okay. So these are all about dot product. How can you determine dot product of two vector in component form, and what is the angle between two vectors. Okay. What is the condition for two vectors are perpendicular or orthogonal? That means dot product is 0. A vector perpendicular to B vector means dot product is 0. Okay. So using the concept of dot product, you can do the exercise of vector. Second exercise, question answer, that is the vector of second chapter. Okay. In next class we do some other concept, that is the how to determine scalar projection and vector projection of one vector to another vector, and how can you prove some result by vector method. Okay. Thank you.